on my face. Anyway, this is the Authentic Empress. Sorry if y'all see my food and shit. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. So, anyway, this is the Authentic Empress, and this is just a quick download that I want to share with you guys. I received partial of it on last night, but when I was recording, it was such a passionate, message that it kind of slipped my mind. So Spirit brought it back to me today and even added more. So you know how scripture says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. How the Most High says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. Basically, all the qualities that are considered divine, such as loyalty, faithfulness, reliability, dependability, that type of energy. You get that from individuals who are operating out of a divine energy, right? So then, what would be considered the demonic or satanic manner of that energy? It would be the complete opposite, right? With that being said, what spirit was bringing to my attention is, you know how there's that person who's like, they're not loyal to anybody, as in they'll be willing to jump on whichever side is the winning team, like whoever that they could have been rolling with, if they feel like these people are not getting them to the point of destination or expectancy, or the point of reward that they desire. They'll be willing to betray those people, like their very own people, and join the other side that's winning. So that's what spirit is, highlighting at this time in regards to the devil, so to speak, Satan, that he don't give a damn about these people. Like, these people that's operating out of devil energy, he really, truly do not give a fuck about these people at all. Like, he'll sit there and edge people on to do things, and, oh, you got it, or, you got this, or you're going to overcome, and, he will feed a lot of false hope into people, and even empower and encourage people to do things that he already knows, like, more than likely they're not going to win. However, like, if there's a chance of taking the people out that he's working with, as well as a divine person that they're targeting, then hey, fuck it, why not? Like, I really don't, either way, I still can get you. So it's a win-win situation for me, whether you're able to defeat this divine person or not. Like, you're already defeated for even making the attempt. So yeah. So when you see people who's been operating out of devil energy, it doesn't matter how long they've been thriving in this energy, they all eventually fall. They all eventually die. They all eventually get caught up some way, somehow. Okay, they all eventually have to face a judgment that is inescapable. So yeah, with that being said, there is no reason to fear. There is no reason to worry about anybody at any given time operating out of devil energy to you, towards you, with the intent to overthrow you, discourage you, disempower you, okay, ruin something for you. There is no need to fear or worry, and that's really a cheat code, okay, to not give in to the reaction that they're hoping for, okay, to not give in into the state of being that will make you vulnerable for energy harvesting, right? That anxiety, that fear. You know how, like, with the It movie, he needed the children to be in fear in order for him to, like, take them, to obtain them, to take their souls or claim their souls. He needed them to be in a state of quality that is considered weak and vulnerable and inviting, okay, to demonic forces, because again, this is the complete opposite of divine energy. So it does not respect the human. It does not respect the soul. Like, hence possession. Why there's a such thing as demons or demonic spirits, evil spirits possessing a person. It does not give a fuck about us at all. This is a selfish, fully, completely selfish energy does not give a fuck about us. And why would it? You know, we're in a position to experience life in a manner that they will not be able to experience life, right? Even if they do manage to possess a person's, you know, a living soul, or, you know, a body, it's only but so much they can experience. For example, like, as far as the afterlife, you know, that fate is sealed, right? As far as what's going to happen to their soul, that fate is sealed. And so it's like, just because they may run rampant and, you know, play around in people's bodies, like I said, they don't give a fuck about you, and they're jealous of you, okay? And so why not, if you allow them to access, why not possess your body, do all of the fleshly, you know, things, like get drunk, get high, do some whole shit, like whatever the case may be, like with no remorse, with no consideration of your body and the condition that your body is going to be in, you know, the bruises, the wounds, the possibility of death, right? The possibility of overdose, okay? All of these possibilities that can ultimately steal your innocence, steal your youth, steal your life, destroy the quality of your experience, your body, especially when they feel like you used up or whatever. Like, however they can directly impact your body, it's like a test dummy. They treat people like test dummies. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. I remember one time I used to be into watching these videos of people who died and, you know, have made claims of going to hell or experiencing other dimensions, you know, in that gray state, that middle ground state before they came back to life, you know, them just sharing their stories. Oh, that's dangerous. He need to do something like that. So that's the message. But anyway, yeah, so, and I remember there was this particular story. I need to get from behind this truck because he's creating a hell of a blind spot. And why this piece of wood on the back of his truck looks like a guillotine, like the old school, old-fashioned guillotines, like when you remove the top board, you put a person's head in between and then put the top board back over their head, and they're just trapped in this wood type shit before they get their head severed. So there's something significant about that. There's like there's a state of emergency for some people in regards to their judgment, okay? But you know, we'll save that for later. But yeah, I remember watching one person's testimony about, you know, when they died and came back and how they seen hell, they visited hell, whatever the case may be. And they were saying how, and it makes me think about Dante's Inferno too. So I could be blending the two. But basically how, based on like the reasons or like what ultimately led to people's demise in regards to losing their souls and, you know, being doomed in regards to, you know, hell, so to speak, were being tortured, like, you know. And he said he expressed how the demons looked, right? How some of them had animal heads and all these different things and stuff like that, and how they were really big. Some of them were like really big compared to like the human body, the human soul. And it was just saying how there was it was like an amusement park for torture. It was like a torture chamber, a torture amusement park. And it had so many, I mean, like endless ways of torturing people. Like there was one saying how like you can be tied to something that'll rip your limbs off your body or rip your body apart. How they literally will like sever your head and mount it, and you know how it's that expression of you have to feel the sensation of that pain for eternity, that type of energy. So it doesn't matter what they did to you and how they torture you, you have to feel every bit of it. And the thing is, these motherfuckers was laughing and chatting and ha dancing and thought this shit was hilarious, bro. Like they thought this shit was hilarious. Like they was having the time of their lives torturing motherfuckers. So that's what, you know, the person's, you know, testimony was of what they saw. Okay, whether that be literal or symbolic, right? They're still true to it. Okay, but yeah, like, that's just what Spirit wanted me to share. Like, yeah, it's like people who are living out in demonic energy, okay, do not give a fuck about loyalty. They will switch sides in a heartbeat. Meaning, if you, the divine one, is winning, okay, whatever this battle or debacle or conflict or discord is, let's say you're winning, like shit is not going how the person hoped it would, you know, it's not going as planned. For the simple fact that devil energy is also the energy of willing to betray whomever just to win, like just to win. If you're winning, that means even though you are a divine, demonic energy in some cases will help you and assist you, for the simple fact that they want to be able to say that they won or they're on the winning team, and they'll sit there and act like they don't, you know the person. They'll act like they don't know the person or none of that. So yeah, play crazy. I ain't tell you that. Where you get that from? I don't remember that. Amnesia with no remorse. That's devil energy. So it don't matter what dark ancestors or demonic ancestors people are working with. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But that's all I have for you guys. I'm over here stuffing my face like a Taurus. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.